What's going on, everybody? This is Dealer Destro back with another Modern Era G.I. Joe video. And for this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Club Figure of the Year Gatling Gunner, codename Rock and Roll. So this showed up in the mail, and I was pleasantly surprised because I wasn't expecting it. Totally forgot about it. Saw that they got the pre-order up on the site, whatever. I'll get to that. But yeah. So this is the file card that he comes with. I like that artwork. That's some pretty good artwork. So I'll leave that up there. You can pause and get caught up on that as you need to. This figure actually when I was a kid. One of the first Joes I got. And yeah, this is I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Good head sculpt, good paint, good everything. So we'll I guess first and foremost, let's take a look at this. Nothing to write home about here. This is an accessory we've seen used multiple times for various Pursuit of Cobra, Rise of Cobra figures, whatever. I want to say this first came with the POC Dusty, but I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. So there's that. Then we get like a little homage to his vintage weapon loadout. These bullets were hard to get clipped in here, and this was the only place I saw for it. I could be wrong. This could be for something else, but that seems when you get it to go, seems like it holds pretty good. I mean, as you can see, it's not giving under the weight of the backpack. So he comes with the standard issue gray ammo pack. It has the new G.I. Joe logo tampoed on there. Either slot for the bullets, but where you run into problems is there's only one place for the bullets to go on his Gatling gun. So naturally he'll have to load out holding it in his left hand, which is okay. I mean, that's how he's pictured on the card art too. So there's that. Nothing new really there. Same loadout as what he came with in the old school days. The only difference I think is this separated from the vintage, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. So getting right into the figure. Great head sculpt, great paint, good paint on the eyes, good use of the blonde paint on the eyebrows. Way to not cop out there. Paint on the beard is phenomenal. The hat is done just as well. I want to say this is a new head sculpt. I don't recall seeing this one used. I mean, it's possible. It may have been. I haven't been too on the up and up lately. The green paint on the shoulders looks good. He comes with this little piece of floating web gear here because they had to break it up apparently. I want to say this torso. Man, I can't place this torso right now. It might be POC Ricondos? No. I'm looking at my wall here. Yeah, I can't, for the life of me, currently I can't place this torso. It's not new. It's been used before. And then this lower torso here, man, I want to say this is from POC Duke. The City Strike one. I'm pretty sure this is from POC Duke because when this turns around, you see the lower bit here, like how it doesn't line up right. You see what I'm saying? So the camo applications on the lower legs is great. It's really good. Very, very nicely applied. The brown paint here transitions nice, and then it actually matches up with the boots pretty well. He comes with your typical 2-peg stand. This one they went for the modern take and just put his code name there as opposed to code name designation, rock and roll. So all in all, that looks good. I like how that's stamped 2007. Probably a reuse of the, well, no, it's not a reuse because that's got the updated, it's got the updated G.I. Joe logo on it, so I don't know. Anyway, getting right into the figure. So for articulation, the shoulders will only go up to there because of the sculpt. If you look here, he's got the armor sculpted over the sleeve, and I think it would have been nice to throw some green paint on there or something to break that up. So, because I mean, really, looking at it, you wouldn't. It doesn't showcase like how good it actually is, because like you've got that tiny bit of sculpted detail on there. Coming down, the sleeves look good. Let's see what the forearm bend looks like there. That gets you a full bend at the elbow there. Here, not so much, and it could just be because of how this is sculpted and cut and whatnot. Will he hold a vehicle? He sure will. He sure will with no problems. Again, good use of the double knee joint here. Exceptional articulation. Should be noted, however, where you get the standard 25th articulation here, which is okay, because I mean, I guess he's meant to be in that lineup, but like, I don't know. To me, he looks more like a POC sort of jungle assault figure, in my opinion, maybe. And all in all, for a free figure, just for subscribing to the club's membership, this is a rock solid outing for these guys. Seriously, like no joke. I would say this is almost worth the membership, even though we're after the eligibility window. But nonetheless, despite that little bit of information, I do think this is a solid figure. And, you know, I know out the gate these don't get too crazy on the secondary market price. So I would say get it while it's hot. Seriously. Before it's gone and dries up and then people decide they want it after seeing it in hand. And then that's, the secondary market price will shoot up on it. So I'll just let it spin here, quick 360 degrees, so you can see what he looks like. Again, great figure. This has always been my favorite version of this figure. This and the what was it, the Supersonic Fighter version, where he had like the neon orange camo accents. Man, the 90s, crazy time. Anyway, so we'll come back. We'll do a side-by-side comparison with him and his 25th counterpart so we can see the improvements. All right, so here he is with his 25th version, the 25th anniversary version of his figure. And I got to say, I mean, the improvements are like night and day, right? I mean, yes, this is a... see if I can't get it to... maybe. I mean, this is a throwback to the original 80s version, the original 13, and then this is a modern, updated take on version 2, which I think, man, this is obviously the better figure. But I mean, taking it, looking at it, right, and then going one step further with it. So I was at a nice old lady's house. She was selling her son's G.I. Joe collection, and I mean, there was a lot of good stuff there. I don't really do vintage anymore, but I will buy the vehicles from time to time. And this is one of those ones where I had to grab the vehicle because this was one of the first G.I. Joe vehicles I had as a kid. And she had this one, and I always remember the front cover art for it had this version, I want to say this version of Rock and Roll manning this vehicle. So this is how I'm probably going to display this vehicle from now on, with this figure in it. And I like that. I like the way that looks. That looks really, really good. So again, very, very, very highly recommend this figure. If you're not a member of the club, you definitely want to do what you can within your means to add this to your collection. because he truly is a great modern update to a classic figure. So that's all I got for this round. Till next time, hope y'all take care. We'll catch you on the flip side in the next video. Thanks again for tuning in.